So Ed, how's it going?
Well, as you can see, my wiring works. Try not to get the nuts in this, babe.
They're not in there, don't worry.
Gandalf's been quite a precocious little boy over the last couple of days, and he has a problem with weeing outside, so we've tried to make it a bit of a home. He only has a wee next to a bush, so there he is. Do you like your bush, Gandalf? We've built a little fence to stop him jumping over. He's got a bush there so he can snip and have a wee, and there's a little patch for him. It's not ideal, is it? It's not an open field, but we'll have to do. Got anything to say? Do you want to say anything, Gandalf? I was told by a neighbour that other neighbours are scared of Gandalf. Don't know why, but the fence that I built, as you saw, apparently wasn't substantive enough. So, because I haven't got time or the money to build a new fence at the moment, what I have done is I have created a temporary toilet for the dogs, and by putting some astroturf down, and they can have a wee with a view. But it's a great success, they seem quite happy by it. So this is the Fismar 35 water heater, and our life would be made a lot better if it works. So we've got 2 electrical supply units, and I don't think this is fed by electrical supply unit. Currently the electricity is turned off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up and just see if everything is functioning. I'm not a plumber, I'm not an electrician, I'm a YouTube king. So we'll just see if everything's working, and then we'll test the electricity, and if no electricity is going to it, then we can work out how we can wire the electricity to this so that we can have a bit of hot water. Doesn't look like it was in very good state anyway, because it was taped together. So hello. Moving on from the water tank earlier. So I've managed to find out where it went to, and it was being fed into this here, which is another box, because I think they were trying to make it into 2 flats. But look at the wiring. That's it. So that's everything goes into those 2 bits. So I managed to find out where the wire for the water heater went, and that's here. I've got some wire, I'm going to connect that, and I'm going to take it all the way through into here, into the actual working box. Obviously everything is completely turned off, and it's the same situation. Obviously this is just a temporary measure until we get the electrician in, but it'd be nice to have some hot water. I'll let you know how it goes. I fed the wire through there and into here, so I've now got obviously these 2. And just for context about the wiring in this house, so this is the main box. And all the wires in the whole house, we're talking lighting, plugs, ovens, etc., all feed in to these 2 wires. That's the entire circuit of the whole house. So I'm gonna, it doesn't seem right to me, it seems a bit dangerous. But I'm going to connect them up as they should be. And then see how it goes. Turn the power on, see if it lights up. If it lights up, we're good. It means we're going to get hot water. If it doesn't, someone else is the matter. Got to work it out. Okay, moment of truth. I have I've connected the wire. It was very, very simple wiring. I have Becky on hand with 2 bits of wood to smash me if I start getting electrocuted. Are you ready for this, babe?
Yeah, don't die.
Okay, the camera might break if I get electrocuted. Okay, so that goes on first, then that, That's it. We're on.
Is it on?
Well, nothing's exploded yet.
I've still got my stick. Show the camera my stick. Still here.
Okay. Right, so there's a little fuse box here. It works!
Does it?
Yes! Now all I need to do is get water into the thing. If we can get water feeding into that.
So the heater's on?
Yeah, so the heater inside the water heater
Oh, I
is
thought
on.
you were making the lights work so I could charge my phone.
Yeah, the lights do work. That was another thing. I was just trying to get hot water so that we can start living a little.
Hi Ed, what are you doing?
I'm having a shower bath.
You're too big. That looks like a baby bathing in a sink.
Historically, Italians were smaller people back in the day.
20 years ago, they were all dwarves.
Yeah. So we fixed the hot water, which is amazing. And so it's been 2 days of camping out and washing with flannels and water that we heated on the fire. But now we have hot water, thanks to my crafty wiring. We had some bad news because we went to Leroy Merlin's, didn't we, Becky? Do you want to tell them about that while I chat?
So, yeah, we had some bad news. We don't think we're going to get the garage now. Don't think we're going to be able to afford it. And the windows are now going to take 6 months, which is quite a long time.
But we have got hot water.
Yay!
So,
How did you connect the hot water, Ed? How did you get the electricity working?
oh, it was connected to the wrong system. So I bought some wire and I plugged it up to this one. And then the heating element was like slightly dislodged, so I essentially punched the heating element and it worked.
Wow!
Yeah.
Wiring
Very technical
really
stuff.
is that easy.
Well, the wiring I learned from school, and the punching I learned from your dad.
He's a man of many skills.
Yeah.
And I'll show you what the weather's like today.
So good.
So it's quite nice. It's very foggy still, but it's a good day to have some hot water.